Honestly, I love my dance blades, but sometimes I wish just a little bit that I had not dance blades. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jada and I am an adult figure skater. Today we're going to talk about my dance blades. My dance blades. Look at my dance blades. They're very shiny. Look how shiny they are. Can you see you? Can you see you? You can't see you. Oh, you can see you. Look at you. That's you. These are the Apex dance blades by Jackson Ultima, and they are very pretty and they're very nice. And I'm sure you're like, Jada, what are dance blades? They're basically four types of blades. So there's your regular old freestyle blades, as you can do your little jumps and spins and all that other lovely stuff. There are dance blades that are varied. I'd say the most distinctive part of a dance blade is how short the heel is. If you can see how short my heel is over here, and then you can see somewhere else how long the freestyle tail is. Dance blades are short by definition for usually partnered dancing, but I find the short tail useful for mohawks and other close quarter skating without having to trip on my heel. So that's nice. And then there are synchro blades, which are used for synchronized skating. They kind of are a hybrid between a dance blade, so they have a little bit of a short tail, but they're a little longer than this, but they kind of have like the toe pick of a freestyle blade, because synchro is getting crazy, y'all. They're doing all kinds of fun jumps and stuff in synchro. Whoa. So if you haven't watched synchro, go watch it now. Just go find anything on YouTube. It's awesome. And then there are technically a fourth type of blade, which predates a lot of these blades, which is a figure blade. They are made for figures. Obviously, we don't really do figures in figure skating anymore. I feel like we should change the name. Maybe it's too late. Maybe figures coming back. I don't know. But dance blades are nice, and typically your mileage may vary. I'd say, like I said, the tail is usually shorter, but also sometimes the rocker profile is different. Sometimes dance blades are literally just freestyle blades with like the tail cut off and maybe a less aggressive toe pick, but whatever. We're not talking about that anymore. This review is going to go over three main factors. The first one is going to be construction, which is how the product is made. The second one will be use case, which is what you're going to use the product for. And the third is price. That's kind of a gimme. No, but price will give you an insight as to the benefit value of your product. Let's talk about construction. Okay, so these lovely blades are the Apex dance blades. They have some cute little deco in it. I think, like, technically, you know, these cutouts are nice for loss of some weight. I think they just did them to look pretty. Okay, so yeah, so these are cross-cut toe picks, as you can see. Please, okay. Yep, so these are cross-cut, as you can see. I'm not going to pretend like I know the difference between straight and cross-cut for the purposes of jumping, because I don't jump. Hello, Jada solo dances. I digress. These have a 7-foot rocker. 7 foot is curvier than an 8-foot rocker, which is what a lot of blades also come in. I would not say that these are 7 foot specifically because they're dance blades, but I have found that dance blades more often than not are 7-foot rockers. So obviously that just means that these kind of are very rocky, but that means that turns are super easy. Spins are super hard, especially solo spins, which is what I do. And then also underneath there are some more cutouts. Like I said, some of this might have to do with some losing of weight on the blade. I think it just looks nice. They're also pretty thin compared to other blades that I've had in the past. You can't really tell. Anyway, the Resport website definitely says something about this being for lighter blade. Something I didn't really talk about because it wasn't super relevant in my other videos that talk about blades is the stanchions. So dance blades tend to have pretty high stanchions because I don't know if you've ever seen ice stands, but ice dancers kind of just skate like this. This is the ice and this is the boot, And so yeah, ice dancers really love having deep edges, and so obviously in order to get a nice deep edge, your boot needs to be higher up off the ice than normal. So you know, if my blade was only about this high, I'd only be able to get like this much, but because they're a little higher, I get to go this much. So the high stanchions basically just make it really nice to make deep edges. I'm not making edges as deep as what's happening here. There are lovely elite dancers who are skating in Apex dances and make lovely deep edges, but it's something to aspire to. I will note that these blades are tapered, so there's a really good thing that talks about the difference between tapered and parallel and parabolic. I'm not gonna pretend I know the difference between parabolic, tapered, and straight. I will say that you are supposedly supposed to go faster in tapered edges. I noticed that I skate faster in these, but I also am continuously getting better, so there's no real way of comparing if I'm skating faster because of my blades, or is it just because I am a better skater than I was a year ago when I was skating in different skates? I don't know. And I'll also note that I feel like these hold a really nice edge for a very long time on my very hard hockey ice. I skate at a hockey rink. It's cold for hockey stuff. The only time it remotely feels like a figure skating rink is in the summertime when all the top layers melt off. Use case. If you couldn't tell, they're for dance, and I'd say you shouldn't jump in them. That, you know, obviously ice dancers do a little bit of little baby jumping, maybe half rotations. I mean, they're babier than like beginner level toe picks on regular skates, so don't jump in them, but they are awesome for dance. They give really nice glide. I think making turns is super easy. These blades are great, so just dance in them. I'd even say like, okay, like maybe synchro. These are great if you're a dancer. I think they're kind of unnecessary if you're a solo dancer like me, but I got them for free. Thank you, Jackson, for selecting my name in the winner sweepstakes. I got him in a sweepstakes. I did not hashtag get sponsored by Jackson, but hey, Jackson, hey. And price. So these blades are about $400 for what they are, and because I know that they're going to last me a few years, because I know I'm not going to wear them down so quickly that I'm going to need new boots or new blades in a year. I'm comfortable knowing that this like $1,000 investment, really $480 for me, but this $1,000 investment is going to be worth it to me, because I'll get really good use out of it, and it's really helped my skating, and it really has helped me progress in. And like I said before, figure skating is not a poor man's sport, and so obviously you have to make the decision that feels most comfortable to you, and you pick the boot and the blade or the combo that is useful to what you need it to do. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos, please remember to subscribe. Like this video if you enjoyed hearing me ramble about my skates. If you do decide to subscribe, please hit the bell icon to get notified when I do post. I'm not consistent, I'll be the first to tell you, but we're trying out here.